Welcome back to my series where I write Cobra Kai Season 6, and in today's video I'm going to write Episode 8 of Season 6, so if you haven't watched the previous parts, go watch them right here. The episode starts off with the commentator welcoming the dojos onto the stage of the Sekai Taikai. The main dojos competing are Miyagi, Fang, and Cobra Kai, and since this is a world tournament, tons of different dojos compete as well. The commentator then announces the final team and that says that this team comes from South Korea and are trained by Terry Silver. Terry Silver and his new dojo Silver Karate then step onto the stage of the Sekai Taikai. Daniel and the senseis are shocked that Terry started his own dojo, and Terry gives them an evil smile. The commentator announces that the skills tournament is up first, and this is very similar to the Old Valley skills tournament, but in this one, whichever dojo gets the most points out of the skills tournament gets a trophy for the skills winner. First skills presented are from Robby and Sam, who perform the wheel technique in action against 10 random Miyagi Fang students. Robby and Sam destroy the 10 students easily with the wheel technique and get off the stage for Sean to showcase his sword skills. Sean starts off by performing a few moves with the sword, but then moves up to the bigger part where items are thrown at him and he perfectly slices them in half. The next person to step on the stage is Terry Silver's top student Ben. Ben showcases Taekwondo where he performs a 360 kick and breaks boards with a backflip kick. The rest of the dojos then showcase their skills, and by the end of the first skills round, Silver Karate leads in first place by 1 point above Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai in third place. In the second round, Hawk performs skills with the staff, Tory breaks boards and stones with punches, and Kenny, Anthony, and Devon do kata mixed with acrobatics. Silver Karate students perform some impressive fighting combinations with weapons, and by the end of the skills tournament, Cobra Kai is in second place with Miyagi Fang and Silver Karate being tied for first. To settle this off, each dojo needs to pick one student to represent them to face off against the other student in a weapons battle. Daniel, Johnny, Chosen, and Julie all agree that Sam should represent them in the weapons tournament since she is the best at it out of all the teens. Silver chooses a student named Tom to represent them in the weapons tournament. Sam chooses to fight with a bow staff, and Tom chooses to fight with nunchucks. The rules are, once an opponent is completely dismantled and has no chance of getting their weapon back, the fight is over. The fight starts and is quite even for a bit, but then Sam manages to get her step in between the nunchucks and yanks them out of Tom's hands. Sam tries attacking him to finish it off, but Tom dodges and picks his nunchucks back up. Tom then attacks Sam and hits her with the nunchucks, which makes Sam's defense with the staff falter. Tom continues to attack Sam with the nunchucks and lands tons of hits on her, but Sam can't really keep up anymore and drops the staff, losing the match. Silver Karate celebrates their skills tournament win and claims their trophy. Sam is now disappointed, but Daniel tells her that now is her chance to win the duos tournament and redeem herself. The rules for the duo tournament are the same as the Old Valley tournament. If an opponent gets hit, they are out and the other team gets a point. So in this situation, if your teammate gets hit, you are still in but have to fight by yourself, and the first team to 3 points wins the match. The qualifying part of the tournament has 8 matches. The first match is Kenny and Nate versus 2 Cobra Kai students, and Kenny and Nate defeat them 3-2 easily. The second round is Hawk and Kyler versus Sean and a Cobra Kai student. In the first round, Hawk decides to attack Sean while Kyler fights the other Cobra Kai student. However, this plan fails immediately as Hawk gets overpowered by Sean and Kyler gets defeated by the other student. In the second round, Hawk and Kyler attack Sean together and quickly overwhelm him and the other Cobra Kai student, which makes the score 2-2. In the third round, Hawk and Kyler decide to use speed and rush the weaker opponent to take him out before Sean can hit one of them, which works perfectly, and they team up to attack Sean and score the point, which makes the score 4-2, giving Hawk and Kyler the win. The third round is Mission Burt versus Tory and Devon, which isn't even a challenge, and Tory and Devon win 3-0. The fourth round is Chris and Dimitri versus Laura and a Cobra Kai student. Dimitri attacks Laura while Chris attacks the other student. Laura easily scores a point on Dimitri and the other student beats Chris easily. In the second round, Chris and Dimitri try attacking Laura together and they almost score a point, but with a little bit of help from the other student, they beat Chris and Dimitri. In the fifth round, Anthony and Robby face against Tom and another student from Silver Karate. Robby and Anthony want to get revenge for Sam, so they attack Tom together and overwhelm him and score the first 2 points. Tom decides to play dirty, and in the second round he tries using the silver bullet on Robby, but since Robby already knows it, he counters it and scores the final point, winning 3-0. In the sixth round, 2 Cobra Kai students fight against Silver Karate's top female student Sharon, and another student from Silver Karate. Sharon easily wins 3-0, and in the seventh round, Sam and Miguel fight Jin and a Cobra Kai student. Miguel fights Jin and they have an even fight while Sam beats the other Cobra Kai student, so Sam joins Miguel and together they beat Jin. Reese and Kim call over Jin and the other student for advice. Reese tells Jin that he has to separate the both of them because together he doesn't stand a chance at beating them. So in the second round, Jin rushes Sam while the other student distracts Miguel. Sam holds off Jin for a bit, but he quickly overpowers her and scores the point. Jin and the other student then team up on Miguel and score the point, making the score 2-2. Ronnie calls over Sam and Miguel and tells them to go on the offense. Daniel agrees and tells Sam that now is her turn to pressure Jin and redeem herself. The round starts and Jin tries to attack Sam again, but this time Miguel gets in the way and blocks his hit. Sam rushes the other student while Miguel fights Jin. Sam tries fighting the other student, but he runs around trying to drag out the fight so Jin can beat Miguel, which is eventually what happens. After 2 minutes of fighting, Miguel starts to slow down and Jin gets the point. Sam finally catches the Cobra Kai student by tackling him to the ground and scoring the point. The score is now 3-3. Neither Sam or Jin rush each other since Jin is tired from fighting Miguel and Sam knows that Jin can beat her, so she uses her moves carefully. Jin makes the first attack by launching himself at her with a kick, which Sam dodges and leg sweeps him. Sam runs over to finish the point, but Jin rolls backward and gets back up. Jin tries to get Sam out of bounds, so he starts attacking Sam, forcing her to move back and blocks at the same time. Jin uses brute force against Sam and pushes her right beside the bounds. Jin then tries to kick Sam out of bounds, but Sam rolls away. Jin is surprised that Sam dodges and turns around to face Sam and just barely blocks her kick, which leaves him wide open. Sam uses this to her advantage and punches him, scoring the winning point. The final qualifying round is Ben and another student from Silver Karate versus 2 Miyagi Fang students, which they easily win 3-0 and move on to the quarterfinals. The first quarterfinal match is Kenny and Nate versus Hawk and Kyler, which Hawk and Kyler easily win 3-0, and the second match is Tory and Devon versus Laura and a Cobra Kai student. The match starts off even and none of the fighters can get a hit on each other for a while. The student fighting Devon finally scores the point and goes over to help Laura. Tory gets overwhelmed and Laura scores the second point. Tory realizes that Laura knows how to counter her offense since Kim taught her how to beat her. Tory then tells Devon that they need to mix both Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do to defeat them. Laura attacks Tory first, but she counters it and Devon kicks her, scoring the point. Tory then punches the other student and scores the point, making the score 2-2. The next round starts and Laura tries attacking Devon first, which makes her go in the defense, but Tory quickly beats the other student and punches Laura, scoring the winning point. The third round is Anthony and Robby versus Sharon and a student from Silver Karate. Anthony fights the random student and scores a point using Hawk's flying punch technique. Sharon tries attacking Robby, but he counters her attack and punches her. Terry Silver calls over Sharon and tells her that Robby's weakness is that he is too nice and she needs to act weak to take him out. The round starts and Sharon attacks Anthony with a flying kick and scores the point, but right when she lands the kick, she makes a show of breaking her leg. Robby walks over to her thinking the match is over, but once he gets close enough, Sharon tries to leg sweep him, but Robby easily dodges it and punches her. Robby tells her that he knows how Silver's dirty mind works and a trick like that won't work on him. Robby then fights the other student and scores the point, winning the match. In the final quarter-final round, Ben and a Cobra Kai student fight Sam and Miguel. Ben tries attacking Sam to take her out quickly, but Sam proves to be better than he thought and fights evenly with him. Miguel defeats the other student easily, while Sam gains the upper hand on Ben and kicks him down, scoring the point. In the second round, Sam and Miguel attack Ben at the same time and quickly overwhelm him, and the other student winning the match 4-0 and move on to the semifinals. The first semifinal match is Hawk and Kyler versus Tory and Devon. Tory wants to get back at Hawk for their surprise attacking her in the cave training, so she attacks Hawk while Devon fights Kyler. Hawk tries using offense on Tory to pressure her into using defense, but Tory has better offense and she scores the point by punching him. Kyler almost scores a point on Devon with a flying punch, but Devon kicks him while he's in the air and scores the point. Hawk realizes that he needs to mix both offense and defense if he wants to beat Tory, but he also knows that Kyler can't beat Devon, so he has Kyler distract Tory while he takes out Devon, making the score 2-1. Unfortunately for Hawk, Kyler can't hold off Tory for long again. She scores the point, winning the match. The second semi-final round is Anthony and Robby versus Sam and Miguel. Since this is the tournament, Sam doesn't want to ruin Anthony's chances of winning, so she tries to avoid Anthony in the fight, but Robby realizes this and tells Anthony to fight Sam while he fights Miguel. Anthony uses the offense Hawk taught him and attacks Sam with a combination of kicks. He then does a flying kick and hits Sam, scoring the point. Anthony then helps Robby fight Miguel and scores the point, making it 2-0. Sam is happy that Anthony got a lot better, but Miguel tells her that she needs to try if they want to win the competition. Sam agrees, and in the second round, Anthony tries attacking Sam again, thinking he can win easily, so he attacks her with a flying kick, but this time Sam is ready and blocks his flying kicks and throws him down with a punch. The Sam and Miguel then team up and easily score the point on Robby, making the score 2-2. In the next round, Robby rushes Sam to get her out of the way, but Miguel gets in the way, counters his attack, and Sam finishes him off. Anthony tries attacking them but easily gets countered and loses the match, making the finals with Sam and Miguel versus Tory and Devon. Before the match starts, Sam and Miguel strategize on how they should win. Sam says that since she fought Devon before and won, she knows how to beat her easily, so she will take Devon while Miguel fights Tory. The match starts and Sam attacks Devon quickly. Tory tries to defend Devon, but Miguel gets in the way and attacks Tory. Sam uses the same technique she used when she fought against Devon the last time, but since Devon is known for never making the same mistake twice, Devon sees this coming, and when Sam goes in for the leg sweep, Devon dodges it and kicks Sam, scoring the point. Miguel flips Tory over and punches her. He then starts to turn around to find Devon, but before he can, Devon appears behind him and kicks him, making the score 2-1. Miguel realizes that their plan failed horribly, so he tells Sam to fight Tory while he takes out Devon quickly. In the next round, Sam attacks Tory using a mix of offense and defense while Miguel lets Devon attack him, which he counters and kicks her. Sam then gains the upper hand on Tory and elbows her, making the score 2-2. In the final round, no one moves in the start since they all want to play it strategically. Tory and Devon then launch a coordinated attack which splits up Sam and Miguel and makes Sam fight Devon while Tory fights Miguel. Miguel tries attacking Tory, but she plays defense, which makes it very hard to score a point. Sam makes sure not to make the same mistake again, so she flips over Devon and almost scores a point, but Devon rolls away at the last second. This allows Sam and Miguel to regroup, and when Tory and Devon try rushing them, Sam and Miguel use the same move Tory and Robby used on them in the prom fight and knock out Tory and Devon in the same attack, winning the duos tournament, which makes them take first place in the leaderboard, and Cobra Kai takes second place, putting Silver Karate in third place. Tory approaches Kreese and tells him that as of now, Cobra Kai is ahead of him, but Kreese, Kim, and the Miyagi-Fang senseis better watch out for the sensei tournament because he won't show any mercy. Terry Silver then walks away as the episode ends. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let me know in the comments how you think Sekai Taika will play out. If you haven't seen the rest of the series, go watch it right here.